Alrighty everyone, welcome back to the 5v5 roundout versus Lance Defense Soldiers. I actually had it up this time so I knew what the fuck I was saying. So far, Heaven's Breaker has wiped. However, because this is roundout, Yuya can counter sweep if he wants. Or if he can. I'm not really sure how that goes. Anyways, for this fifth match, we have NeoBuster using Narukami versus Yuya using something that's in the bind zone, so we can't see it, and it makes me sad.
Yuya, aka Kotri, if this is who I believe it is.
Watch you be wrong and have just said that on fucking recording.
Well, I'm saying if this is Natsu, then this is also, if I remember right, a Moose player. So, depending on what happens, because of how Moose trains and whatnot, this person could potentially have the ability to bring it back all the way around. If it comes down to that, he's seen what everyone else does up to this point.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, I did more in that last turn than I probably should have on the grounds that I don't expect to fight again.
So, LDS should not be a title that's fucking Link Joker. This might actually be a bit troublesome. Anyways, LDS should not be a title because I was just dyslexic for a moment and I thought that said LSD. I'm sorry. This is a chaos deck. I go first. Neo, are you using a brawler deck?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's G-assisting. Hey, we know
So
for sure it's a
basically,
Chaos Breaker.
So now Neo is going to punch everything in the face.
I hope he punches everything in the face.
Use your ultimate Shoryuken.
And, oh, I thought he didn't get a grade 2 for a second.
He did.
I wonder what he's gonna get rid of in terms of strides.
Palladium and... I would guess the grade... Never
No,
mind.
the crit makes more sense.
Well, I said grade. I didn't say what it was. But y'all know what I was thinking.
Oh, he's deciding Chaos Breaker
See,
instead.
that's what I was gonna guess. I'm okay with saying it now.
Okay, I thought he was going to get rid of Chaos Breaker, but instead he takes out Steven Universe.
Amnesty and...
Amnesty.
Which is basically for mirror match purposes. No, Street Fighter.
Holy shit, it's actually called Street Fight Dragon. Holy shit.
Do you like your starter?
Do you like your starter?
That's a nice starter you had there.
I'm
Be ashamed if something happened to it.
Apparently you don't.
I think something happened to it, yeah. Aw. Neo, that mad type.
Sorry.
And that's also not your, it's you, it's YOU''RE. It's you are in Berserk mode, not you're in.
Oh. I could, might as well continue.
He could have done the lock, but there's literally no point.
There's really no point.
There is actually no point.
You can do this, Neo.
I know.
It's not a matter of he
this.
can do it. He will do it. I'm surprised he didn't take a damage there just so he could have a counter blast.
I don't really need it in this situation right now. Stride.
He'll just give him a big bang attack.
So I watched the dubbed episode of Kai versus Shion, and when Kai strides Zorus, he calls it Zor-ass. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, Zor ass did get into Shion's ass, so it makes sense.
Wow! Nova.
On live television.
No. Well,
What's
this isn't
that?
really television, but
On
on a live
On
recording
YouTube
session.
television.
Yeah, sure, okay. Good lord.
Oh, hi, grade 3. Hi, grade 3s. It's nice to see you, too.
Like, hey, we heard you like to stride.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, we know you like to cross ride.
We know you like to cross stride.
I guess that works too. Well, there goes your column.
No, yeah, just the front.
Well, you can't really attack with the back row. So there's really... You're gonna
He can
lose
attack the
column
back
somewhere.
row.
He can attack the
Okay,
back row,
the-
but he can't attack from the back row. That's Aquaforce
Yeah,
things.
it only did one lock because
I know it did.
yeah.
It's just, he still lost a
Oh,
column
the
somewhere.
grade 3.
I'm not gonna say anything that would be considered coaching.
Good boy,
That's
Nova.
fine. That's fine.
You're striding?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's mean.
I'm gonna say it after the match as an addendum.
That's
In
mean.
case-
I was thinking of Turbo Wing, or Legion Skilling, but he's gonna be at 4 anyway, so...
Well, that's not technically the issue that you're dealing with or should think about. There's something else to think about instead in this situation.
That's a heal trigger. I like that. I like that grade one. I like that grade one a lot.
Which one?
The one that's not an obvious bullshit thing.
Kokon?
Yes.
The Secret Fist?
Yes. See, this is the funny thing I like about Narukami. They can either power up their rear guards to no end, or they just say, fuck it, and let me attack your entire field with my one Vanguard.
Yeah, his one Vanguard hits with the strength of 4. Which shouldn't
happen, but...
That's not something that should happen, but it's happening.
My triple drive would have been interesting.
all triggers or all non-triggers?
All triggers.
Aw. I'm
I would
sorry.
have drew, got a heal, and then 2 crits.
Well, you wouldn't have healed, so...
Yeah.
No, he says he would have drew the heal and then 2 crits.
Yeah. Hit the field.
Okay, so since it's happening already, let me explain what would have happened last turn if he had actually decided to do this. He would have been able to attack the back row, which, because of the heal, would have meant he wouldn't have had limit break at all. He would have gotten 6k for his 2 rear guards instead of 3k, and more importantly, he would have been at cross ride against the 26k Vanguard. And would have forced his opponent to use more hand for it to actually...
He's not retiring?
He only has 1 soul.
I mean, he could have retired one thing.
He could have retired 1, but in the situation, it doesn't even help him.
Oh, cool, Nebula clench. For the record, I think I just slurred and said clunch and not crunch.
Yep, Nebula Dragon, Captain Crunch Dragon.
Really? You went there?
I didn't do it.
How many crits have you seen?
None.
Yeah, I
One.
don't trust.
I see 1 crit.
I don't trust them.
That's 1. That's 2.
That's
Good reasons not to trust people. Of course, now you have to guard that too.
You don't guard one without the intent of guarding the other. Also, it wasn't properly set up for the cross-ride numbers anyway, so it's fine.
Ah.
That's an interesting idea for the situation.
I didn't realize you ran that.
Any Legion deck should run that.
I don't remember the last time I ran Legion.
Minerva.
Minerva isn't Legion. Yggdrasil is Legion.
When you ran Minerva, you ran Yggdrasil in it.
Say Yggdrasil next time, because otherwise I literally blanked.
You like Minerva more than Yggdrasil, so I know what I said.
Well, I mean,
Am I wrong?
I don't
they're out of
actually know.
stride. So I don't have to worry about Stride that much right now.
Well, there's 2.
Well, Stride is
Stride.
literally a non-factor. It's a non-issue. He's already used up 6 strides. And he G-assisted, so 2 are automatically gone from that. So yeah, he can't stride anymore.
Now it's just a matter of actually living through this shit.
And now it comes down to the fact that because you're at cross-ride, this just got a hell of a lot easier for you. Never pass.
Tempted to take this.
I mean, you can.
Aw. I don't know what that is, but it looks cute.
It didn't hurt to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you can just bully him for the rest of the game.
That's what he should do. Just be a dick.
I mean, it's also worth noticing that I haven't seen a single thing that represents a Legion out of his deck. The closest thing I've seen to it is Photon, which Chaos Breaker should play. So that's not even to say that he has it for the sake of Legion.
What's in here for Legion?
Photon, the unit that just died.
Oh.
Okay, you have 3 PGs out of deck. I'm sure the 4th's in your hand.
Is there 3 PGs out of deck? Oh, there is. Look at that.
He might know guard it to save the perfect guard for later. Or he might just not have it yet. Both are possible.
You see the world in different colors. You see the world in black and
I want triggers
red.
here just to get 10Ks in my hand. I don't have any 10s in my hand.
You don't want triggers for it to hit. You just want triggers for guard. And that... I didn't realize my Steam was up. How do I turn Steam off?
You have to actually go to the thing where it is, you know, like the little icons that show where everything is, like Skype
Yeah.
and shit like that. Then you have to right click it and click exit. If you do it any other way, it'll stay up.
Why is Steam rude?
Steam does that. Skype does that. There are.
Well, I know Skype does that, but Steam, I didn't.
What? Why not?
Steam, I didn't even like click on today.
Yay!
It auto starts up.
Is there a way to turn that off?
Yes, you have to kind of be a computer tech to know how, but I can tell you how.
Well, I broke the 2 pass, but you got a damage trigger to help him.
You healed,
which is very important.
Unlock.
He's not. Wait, what? Okay.
Did he soul blast?
No,
yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
from
did.
soul to drop.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, that's why he didn't unlock. That's why he didn't. Well, Neo, now you know why he didn't retire the other one. He wanted you to not. He wanted you to only have 1 attack next turn.
Yeah. Well, that has a crit, so that's guarding.
He's finally accommodating for cross ride. Or more like to say, he finally has the ability to accommodate for cross ride.
I was gonna make a pun, but I can't make one. I'm so dumb.
Okay.
I wanted to make a pun for the fact that you said he's accommodating for the cross ride, and I was gonna say it's something about iron. I couldn't think of anything.
He got that extra dose of iron in his diet.
Thank you!
No perfect guard.
That's 1.
That's a 1.
That's a
no
9.
pass. And no 10.
That's a 1. And that's a divided by 0.
Alright, he's getting rid of both.
I'm really surprised he's still doing that.
I am too.
I just realized how many cards in deck he has.
Yeah. At this point, he actually cannot defeat NeoBuster anymore.
I mean, yeah.
He's literally hit the point that he can't beat Neo anymore.
I was like, Neo could take that, but he really didn't need
have to guard that.
He only needed a 5k to guard that.
Yeah.
He didn't even need to guard that. He could have just taken it. He could have just taken it, drawn,
Are you gonna turbo?
ended his turn depending on his hand.
You are. That's so mean. So, turbo in Legion means you can attack the entire field?
Yes.
Yep.
Because they are both the heart.
I
so
see.
he has 2 hearts, meaning 6 battles. He can attack 6 circles at once.
Interesting. So that's 3.
He's probably gonna perfect guard unless he's just given up.
Does he have any left?
Yeah, he's given up. He got 1 in his last twin drive. But the thing about it is, even if he does,
he has
can't
to take the
guard
other.
Big Bang Slash.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so that's that. This round out became a sweep, kind of. Oh well. Good game to all. I have no complaints. I don't know what else to say.
Time for bed.
Yes, time for bed. Night, folks.